The crash seems like it happened so quickly. That car came out of nowhere. You fell before you even realized things were slippery. Injuries can happen before you have any idea you're in danger. And then almost immediately the calls start. Insurance adjusters calling, wanting recorded statements. Doctors' offices wanting to know how you're going to pay for those medical bills. And your boss wants to know when you're going to be back at work. And you're left trying to deal with pain, medical appointments, missed paychecks, poor sleep, and an insurance claim process that feels way more complicated than it should be. If you were hurt in a car crash, trucking accident, work injury, or some other serious injury in West Salem, Crosse County, or anywhere in western Wisconsin, you need to know some things. Wisconsin personal injury claims are affected by auto accident laws, premises liability rules, trucking regulations, product liability statutes, insurance policies, and legal deadlines that may be critical to your case. A West Salem personal injury lawyer can help you understand what matters before mistakes are made. I'm Craig Steger. I'm a personal injury attorney with more than 20 years of experience handling serious injury cases, including trials against big insurance companies and corporations. Here are 3 things you need to know after a West Salem personal injury. First, you don't need to give a recorded statement before speaking with a lawyer. You never have to give one to the other driver or other business owner's insurance company. Insurance adjusters like to act like recorded statements are routine or mandatory. They'll probably tell you they just want your side of the story, or that your claim can't move forward unless they get your statement. But if you're in pain, on medication, recovering from surgery, sleeping poorly, confused, or just overwhelmed by the process, a recorded statement can create problems later on. Early on, you may not yet know the full extent of your injuries. Your doctors probably don't know either. You may not know whether there was any witnesses and what they saw or heard, whether there was any video that captured the accident. You may not know whether there was a defective condition or recalled product that caused or contributed to your injury. You may not know whether there were safety rules violated or whose insurance company is responsible. So before giving a recorded statement, you should understand who's asking for it, which insurance company they work for, and whether you're legally required to give it. Second, photograph and document the entire scene or have someone do that for you. This is especially important when injuries involve a temporary condition. If you fell on ice, it gets salted or just melts. That broken step, it finally got repaired. Wet floors get mopped. Cars and machinery get moved, repaired, or destroyed. If you could do it safely, try to take photos and videos from different and multiple angles, or have someone do that for you. You want to show the condition that caused the injury and the surrounding area. Obviously capture any vehicle damage or equipment damage. And if there's names, contact information, or logos on the side, try to get pictures and video of that as well, and obviously license plates. Try to show the physical evidence that helps explain what happened and who was at fault. Try to get names and phone numbers of any witnesses that may have seen it. Write down in your own words what happened while it's still fresh in your mind. Don't wait months later to do that. Check to see if there's any surveillance video. A nearby gas station, business, or even homes may have captured part or all of what happened, but that video needs to be preserved right away. In a West Salem personal injury claim, video evidence can be the difference between a strong case and one that the insurance company denies outright. Third, and perhaps most important, get medical attention right away and then follow your doctor's recommendations. This isn't the time to tough it out. Delaying treatment can hurt your health. It can also hurt your case. So get checked out. Tell the medical providers what hurts. Don't exaggerate your symptoms, but don't minimize or downplay them either. If your neck hurts, make sure you tell them your neck hurts. If it's your back, let them know which part of your back it is and what kinds of activities make it worse. If your symptoms get worse, make sure you let them know that as well. Try to follow the treatment plan. Go to your appointments. Follow up with any specialist or additional testing that they order for you. Insurance companies love delays. They look for gaps in treatment, any missed appointments. They look for any excuse to argue that you weren't really hurt, or if you were, it was minor and you recovered quickly. Good medical care protects your health and creates the documentation needed to prove what this injury did to your life. And here's one more thing. If a serious injury later becomes fatal, you also need to speak with a wrongful death lawyer who understands Wisconsin wrongful death laws and how these cases are handled. If you have questions after a serious injury in West Salem or the surrounding area, please talk to an attorney as soon as possible. The consultations are free. And if you want to understand what happens next, watch the next video on the screen or pin below where I explain the entire process of a Wisconsin personal injury claim from start to finish.